friends, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we are going to be doing episode 3 of my spring cleaning series, and we are going to be working on the living room and entryway. So get ready for some major cleaning motivation. This video has taken me so long to finish, but I hope you guys are ready for some motivation and that you will come along and clean your living room and entryways with me. Okay, you guys, let's dive right into this spring cleaning video. So if you've seen any of my other spring cleaning videos, I've already done a video on how to spring clean any bedrooms in your house, as well as a video on how to spring clean any bathrooms in your house. So go check those out. I have a playlist created. So as always with any of my spring cleaning videos, I like to start by cleaning the light fixtures. I like to clean pretty much from top to bottom in all the rooms so that, it's just a nice way to clean. So we are starting here by cleaning the ceiling fan in our living room. This ceiling fan was here when we bought the house. We don't actually use it a lot. We don't use the light in it a lot. We use the fan every once in a while. But I took the chains off the fan pulls and the globe. You will see me wash those later, and then I cleaned the blades and the whole fan part with my extendable Swiffer duster. And then here I'm also checking to make sure all the light bulbs work, and then I'm going around the room and dusting all of the recessed lights as well. So now we're going to wash the globe for the fan. I just use some water and dish soap, and this is really just to get all the dust off of those and make sure that they are nice and clean if you do want to use the light. Okay, now it is day 2, and by no means did I film this in 6 days straight. You'll see evidence of that later in the video. But on day 2, we are going to focus on the windows. So in our living room, we just have this one double window. It's at the front of our house. You can see the porch out there. So I'm going to start by taking down the curtains, and I have a little guy behind me playing. And then I'm just going to quickly kind of dust off the curtain rod and stuff, and we are going to wash these curtains and get them hung back up. I actually need new curtain panels for this room. Those curtains are not wide enough to close over the windows. So, oh gosh, look at the cat hair. That's what happens whenever you mix a black cat with cream colored curtains. So when I get new curtains for back there, I'm considering getting the shorter, like 63-inch panels, so they're not in the floor, because Ollie does scurry behind the couch every now and again. So the next step in cleaning the windows, you want to take a solution of warm water and some dish soap. I always use Dawn when I'm spring cleaning. It's just a good baseline dish soap. And I'm going to wipe down all of the wood trim surrounding the windows. So we had new windows installed last year. It's been right at about a year. And previously we had blinds in all the windows, and we've decided to take them down. They were quite gross, disgusting, yellowed. They were probably a good 20 years old, I would say. I would say they were probably original to the house. But but we got rid of all those blinds, and you can see some of the little wood brackets at the top of the window frame. That's where they had mounted the blinds in the frame. So I've got to figure out a way to like pry those off, patch the holes, and paint over it. Anyways, now we're on to cleaning the windows with glass cleaner. I use the Grove Collaborative glass cleaning concentrate. It is okay. I have found that it does streak if you're not careful with it. I usually wipe it down and then I'll go behind with a dry microfiber cloth to dry it so it doesn't streak. So there's a tip if you're using that same cleaner. And luckily we do have the double hung windows and the panes do fold in. These would be easy to clean because I could just step out on the porch and clean them, but there are plenty of areas around our house where I would not be able to reach the windows on the outside. So it's nice to be able to fold them in and clean the outsides. So I want to thank you guys for joining me for today's video. I know it's been a little while since I posted. My last video was my spring and Easter cleaning and decorating video, and the response to that, you guys are so amazing. There are so many views on that video and so many nice comments and so many new people here subscribing to my channel, and I'm just like over the moon excited. I kind of got overwhelmed with the response to it, honestly, and just kind of was at a standstill with like what to do, because I'm afraid that this spring cleaning video probably is not going to perform as well, which I don't actually care. Like, I don't make money off of YouTube yet. I do it for fun. So I've been hesitant to finish this video and get it posted for you guys, but here we are. We're getting motivated to spring clean. But I will do a little introduction here later in the video, so all of you new subscribers will get to know a little bit more about me then. Okay, so just like that, we are on to day 3, and for day 3 of spring cleaning, you want to clean your doors. So we have just had this one door. This is our front door to our house, leads out onto the front porch. We have the regular door, and then we also have a storm door that was here when we moved in, and I actually love it. I love opening the big door and just letting all that natural light in. So I dusted everything off really quickly with my Swiffer, and now I'm using that same warm water and soap solution to just wipe down the doors. You'd be surprised at how many fingerprints and smudges get on the doors in a year's time, because I only typically do this in the springtime. So yeah, just around the doorknobs and stuff, it's always pretty gross. So we're just gonna wipe this down. I do need to paint this door sometime. I believe it's a metal door. I'm not really sure, but I would love to just give it a fresh coat of white paint. And then we've been talking about possibly changing out all of our door hardware, like all around the house. Everything is that like shiny platinum gold from, you know, our house was built in 2001. So it's very 90s/2000s. But I think we would love to just switch them out to like a brushed nickel. I love the look of the matte black, but we just kind of aren't sure like how long that's going to be in style. And I think the brushed nickel finish is a pretty safe bet. So maybe that's to come in the future, but we're still wiping down the door. and we will get to the next steps here in just a minute. Okay, so while I am cleaning this door, you'll see me, I'm just wiping down everything. I'm going to go around to the outside and clean as well, and then we're going to just clean all the glass parts with a glass cleaner. But while you're watching me do that, I want to introduce myself for all of the new subscribers we have here. First of all, thank you so much for joining me. I'm glad you're enjoying my videos, and I'm just so glad that you guys are here joining me here at Kindly Katey. So my name is Katey. I am 31 years old and I live in East Tennessee. We live in a city that's outside of Knoxville, Tennessee, and we're right on the foothills of the Smoky Mountains. So I love living here. We actually live a little over an hour away from where Daniel and I both grew up, but I'm still so lucky to live close to my family. Wish we lived just a tad bit closer, but it's still close enough to see them very frequently. But it's just my husband Daniel and I, and we have one son. His name is Grant, and he is 2.5 years old. So we are in the throes of toddlerhood. You know, the good days are really, really good and really fun, and the bad days are really, really bad with tantrums and stuff. But you know, that's to be expected with the age. So that's a little bit about me. I love doing home decor. I love decorating. It is one of my very favorite things to do, always has been. I used to watch HGTV with my mom when I was a kid. We would watch that show Room by Room. Let me know if you remember it. I love decorating. I love keeping a clean and tidy house, and I love just sharing all of these inspirational things with you guys. So I'm so glad you're here with me. If you are enjoying today's video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Hey guys, so I'm popping into this video to tell you, full disclosure, that it has been at least 2 weeks since I started spring cleaning the living room. And I've just fallen off the wagon. Things got a little busy. We've had a lot of things going on, just like different family events and stuff, and birthdays and weddings. And then I took some time to decorate my living room for spring and Easter. So I hope you guys saw that in my last video. But it is a Wednesday. Grant is at his little school program until 2 o'clock. It's about 10 o'clock right now. And I'm just going to knock out the rest of this spring cleaning. I want to finish up the living room, and then I really want to get the kitchen spring cleaned, and then I think I might take a break and tackle the basement, honestly probably later this year, maybe in the fall, whenever we're not really going outside as much, because it's really starting to get nice outside. It's going to be in the 80s today. I've got the windows open this morning. It's really nice. So I'm going to put on some music, and we're going to spring clean the walls, the furniture, and the floors, and we're going to try to wrap all of that up today so I can get this video up to give you guys some cleaning motivation. So let's get into it. Okay, moving on to day 4. Day 4, you want to clean the walls. So I am going to be running a dry Swiffer over my walls, and this is a little spring cleaning task that I really didn't know about until I started doing research on spring cleaning, and I had never heard of this. So I gave it a try, and it's pretty eye-opening. Like, not every room is that bad, but like, especially the bathrooms get really dusty and stuff, but just try running a dry swiffer over your walls and see how much dust you can get off of them. Anyways, it's kind of one of my favorite things to do, but I only do it once a year, of course. So we are going to be doing that, and then we are going to run a small vacuum over the tops of the baseboards to dust them, and then we'll be wiping them down with a solution of soap and water. So if you can't tell by my outfit, we had a little change in weather recently. So the first half of this video, I'm wearing like long sleeves and pants, and in this portion, I'm wearing shorts and short sleeves. So we are finally having some really nice days in the upper 70s and low 80s. And actually, when I'm filming this voiceover, we're gonna have a cold snap this weekend, and the high either Saturday or Sunday is like in the 50s. So it's just all over the place. But I'm thinking this is going to be the last little cold snap. It's not even that cold, but it'll be chilly. And then hopefully we will be on to warm and sunny days ahead. You can see Grant's magic tracks there in the floor. If you are a toddler mom or boy mom, you probably know what those are. So I found that set at TJ Maxx. One day it was like $12, and he's been needing a few more toys, some more interactive toys. So I grabbed them, and he doesn't play with the tracks at all. He takes the little car, it's like a self-propelled car, and he just lets it go all over the house. And the problem is that whenever you let it go on rugs or carpet, a bunch of hair gets stuck on the wheels, and then it doesn't go anymore. So Daniel's already had to disassemble the car and clean it so many times, but I guess that's just part of being a dad, right? So I'm disinfecting the light switches and the outlet plate covers, and I also was spring cleaning back there in that little hallway. It's not really a hallway, but it's just kind of an alcove where the 2 bedrooms are and the guest bathroom. So, but that I just consider that part of the living room when I'm spring cleaning. Okay, so if you're keeping up with the daily schedule, this would be day 5, and that is to spring clean all of the furniture. So I'm going to do a pretty thorough dusting of all the furniture around the living room and the entryway. And then we are also going to be deep cleaning the couch, which is a huge task. I try to do that more than once a year. It usually takes me at least an hour every time. We have a very large sectional. But yeah, we will get to that. You will see what all I do for that. So our house has this built-in place here for the TV, and has an arch at the top. I really like it. The only downfall of it is that you can't put a larger TV here, but you know, it's fine. We have a big enough TV. I believe that one's like 52 inches. I'm not really sure. But the cabinet, I mean, I need to control the cords back there. If you have issues with cords, and I just pointed that out to you, I'm very sorry. It bothers me when I look at it, and then when I'm not looking at it and noticing it, I don't care. But this we also use for Grant's toy storage, and that is a really great thing. I never really had anything to keep in this cabinet, so whenever we had Grant, we started putting his toys in there. He has some toys in his bedroom, some toys out here, and then we also have a basement family room, and we have toys down there as well. So look how dirty that was. That was a very dusty part of the room. We're moving on to my antique corner cabinet. This cabinet has been in my family for many years, like over 100 years. We're pretty sure. We're not exactly sure, but so I was recently given it by my family because my grandfather passed away, and they were cleaning out the house, and I just remembered that corner cabinet, and I was like, I want the corner cabinet if nobody else wants it. I left it up to them, but I got it. I'm so excited. And I love the way that it turned out with my spring decor. So really, if you haven't seen the spring and Easter decor, I know it's past Easter, but you can still watch it for some spring decor inspiration. We're moving on to the entry table. For the corner cabinet and the entry table, I did not use any cleaning solution. They're both like, this is unfinished wood here on the entry table, and then the corner cabinet is chalk painted. So it's just, I just always wipe it off with a dry cloth instead of spraying stuff onto it. So we're gonna give this a quick dust, and then we still have to do the end tables and the ottoman. Lots and lots of furniture to clean in this room, but we will get through it together. So if you're wondering, which you're probably not, but I need something to talk about. If you're wondering where anything in our living room is from, our couch and ottomans all came together as a set, and those are from Rooms to Go. I believe it's a Cindy Crawford set. The end tables I ordered on Amazon. I love them. They're very narrow. We needed those because the sectional takes up so much room in the room. So we needed just some very thin and skinny end tables. And I love these on Amazon. They were pretty affordable, and the farmhouse style of them already matches our kitchen table that we have. The entry table is from Hobby Lobby. Grant's little dinosaur beanbag chairs from Walmart. The rug I got years ago when we moved into the house, like 4 years ago, from Rugs USA, but we really need to replace that, and I'll probably replace it with a Ruggable because the amount of milk and juice and ketchup that has been spilled on the rug that you're seeing right now is insane. It bothers me so bad, so might save up a little bit and replace that with a Ruggable. Okay guys, so now we're going to clean the couch, and what I'm doing is I removed all the throw pillows and blankets, and now I'm taking off the cushions and I'm setting them around the room in the order that I'm taking them off. And this is important because whenever I put them back on the couch, I want to put them on in reverse order, aka rotate the cushions, because the end cushions especially tend to wear out because that's where Daniel and I sit most of the time, on the ends where the end tables are. But here's a little real life for you. Like, this is how dirty my couch got in a few months' time. I know it's not terrible, but I mean, yeah, everybody's couch looks like that, right? You take the cushions off, there's stains. I'm pretty sure there's like a whole potato chip. Yeah, there it is. There's the potato chip. So we are going to be vacuuming the frame of the couch. So this is my first time doing it. I have a Shark Vertex vacuum. I don't know. It's a corded Shark vacuum that I have had for a few months now, and I love it. But this is the first time that I've used it to vacuum the couch, and it's almost as though it's too powerful. with the corded vacuums, it just has so much more suction that it was kind of hard to vacuum, especially the cushions, because the attachment kept getting like stuck on the cushions. So that was more tricky. I used to do it with my Dyson stick vacuum, and that was much better and easier to maneuver. I'm in the market for a new stick vacuum because my Dyson is like on the way out. I think the motor's gone, and it can be fully charged battery, and as soon as it hits something other than like hard floor, like as soon as it hits cloth or carpet, it just quits and then it won't restart again. So anyways, I'm in the market for a new cordless stick vacuum, so let me know in the comments if you guys have a recommendation. I'm thinking about getting another Shark because this corded vacuum is the bomb. I love it so much, but it would be more convenient to have a stick vacuum as well. Okay, so now I'm bringing the cushions back over in reverse order. So we're rotating them around, and this is what I mean. Like, it was so hard to vacuum the cushions because it was just getting stuck to everything. And I tried a different attachment and that was better, but I would have liked to vacuum them more thoroughly. But we're gonna spend some time doing this, so I hope you guys are in for some couch cleaning motivation. Okay, so now we're going to focus on the throat pillows. I could have removed the covers from all of these and washed them and all that jazz, but I just didn't feel like it needed to be done. But I am going to use a lint roller on the cream colored pillows to get all of the black cat hair off of them. We have a fluffy black cat named Oliver. We call him Ollie or Gary. Most of the time it's Gary. That's a long story, but we've had him for almost about 7.5 years. So we love him, even though he gets black cat hair all over everything. Okay, if you are, again, on the daily schedule, it would be day 6 now, and we are going to focus on these floors. So I'm going to be using my Shark vacuum to vacuum this area rug. Like I said, it's pretty gross, pretty stained. You can't really tell on camera. I know it looks perfect on camera, but if you came to my house and you looked at it really close, you'd be like, no, Katey. But I'm giving that a really good vacuum. I don't like to shampoo rugs because on top of our wood floors, because these are real wood floors. They're not laminate or anything. So I am just really cautious about getting them too wet. So vacuuming the rug, I rotated the ottoman around as well, so one side of it doesn't get too smushed in from having our feet on there. And then we are going to vacuum the rest of the wood floors. I prefer vacuuming over sweeping any day. The only time I really sweep is if I need to be quiet or something, like if Grant's asleep. But I'm moving all the furniture off the wood floors because I wanted to clean under that bench and under the end tables as well. So we're going to vacuum the hard floors. This Shark vacuum has 3 different settings. Bare floors or hard floors, and then like a low pile carpet, and then area rugs / high pile or thick carpets. So it's a great vacuum. I got it on a pretty good deal from Walmart. I think it was $200. I'm not sure. I think I got it before Black Friday last year. Maybe in like October. I don't really even remember. But anyways, if you're looking for a good vacuum, I would recommend this Shark. I also wanted to wash that rug that we have at our front door. I actually ended up throwing it in the wash with a few other doormats around the house. So now we're getting ready to mop. I'm using my O-Cedar spin mop, and I'm filling the bucket up with hot water. I'm going to add a little bit of this Murphy's wood cleaner or Murphy's oil soap, whatever it's called. My mom actually told me about this, and I love it. It works really well on our wood floors. We have wood, tile, and laminate all in this house, and it works good on everything, and it has a very good smell, very clean smell to it. I like using the O-Cedar spin mop for my big mopping days. Let's be honest, I don't really mop that often. Definitely not as much as I should. But so when I do mop, I use the O-Cedar spin mop because my floors are nasty. But I like that you can wring a bunch of water out, and so I try to wring out as much of the water as I can, and then I run the ceiling fans while I'm mopping to dry the floors faster. Like I said, these are real hardwoods. I believe they're all sealed up and everything, so it's fine to mop them, but just don't want them to get too wet. Okay guys, so after we get done mopping and we're gonna move all the furniture back, we're gonna, take a rest. This was a lot of cleaning I did in one day. I did the walls, furniture, and floors all in one day, and that was a lot. But I want to thank you guys for being here for such a long video. I know it's a lengthy spring cleaning video, but I hope you guys turned this on and cleaned along with me. We are going to be doing a spring cleaning video for the kitchen, and then that's probably going to be it for videos for spring cleaning this year. But I really need, the kitchen really needs to be spring cleaned. So I'm going to come up with a schedule for that room, and we're going to do it together. But thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope you really enjoyed it. I hope it was motivating to you and inspirational and all those things. If you're new here, subscribe. I would love to have you join us here at Kindly Katey for more decorating, cleaning, and mom life videos. I will see you guys very soon, hopefully with a brand new video. Bye guys.